It's not a kingdom of officers.
It is order. This is my best message. So you better smile at me now. Come on now. Look, don't scare me. I'm not scared anyway. 20 years preaching and you scared? No. I can't. Listen. Somebody said the God of the altar. Number 2, what? The man upon the altar. Number 3, what? The altar itself. Altar has got 2 legs. One is the sacrifice that goes upon the altar. And number 2, the fire that consumes the altar. In fact, there is no meaning for an altar until the sacrifice and fire is in place.
The fire and the...
Yes, there is no meaning for any altar until the sacrifice and the fire is in place. That can be an altar. In fact, for an altar to be called an altar, it has to consume. The secret of the altar is, the altar is a place of divine exchange. It's a place of divine transaction. It's a place when a human flesh meets with the God, the creator of all things. I'll give you a couple of things here, and then I'll preach the other one on the end. They are meeting points, places of exchange, places of divine transaction. When you read Genesis 22 verses 9, you will find that Abraham built an altar to God. And what was the offering? Isaac. Right upon that altar, God made a covenant with Abraham. I have surely now known that you love me. Surely now, blessing, I'll bless you. And in multiplication, I will multiply you. Listen to this. Altars are places of divine exchange. When your poverty is exchanged into the wealth of God. It's that place. Hello? I say hello. When your failures are turned into the victories. When the things that have been shaming you begin to announce you for promotion. It is changed at the place of the altar. Let me give you another reference here. Genesis 8:20 through to 22. After the flood, the Bible says Noah built an altar after the flood to God and sacrificed an offering that brought God to regret of destroying the earth. And God says, I will never destroy. Listen, the curse that was brought upon the earth by Adam was reversed by the offering of Noah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes. The curse that the Lord cursed the ground and the earth because of Adam's sin. When Noah built an altar and offered every clean animal that was there in the ark, God said, I will never again curse the ground for man's sake. For now I know from the very beginning man's thoughts are evil. But this is what I say. As the earth remains, seed time and harvest, summer and winter, day and night, cold and heat, these will never cease. God himself, where does he make that declaration? Somebody said the place of the altar.
The place of the altar. That's right.
Do you have an altar in your life? Or you simply joke around? Expensive things of God are not on the display for every fool to come and pick. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, but it is your dignity to find out. Listen, I said the most expensive things are not on the display for every fool to just come and pick. That's why we have hierarchies in understanding and levels. Yes, we are all born again, but we don't operate the same. I'm raising up people that are going to operate in the authority of our Heavenly Father today.
Amen.
You will read your Bible. Every major transaction took place at the place of the altar. You need to get that into your system. Exodus 17:15. And Moses built an altar and called it, "The Lord is my banner." For the Lord will make war against the Amalekites. Some of the things that you fight against are simply waiting for you to have an altar. Hello? Hi. I say hello. Hi. Moses built what? Why? The Amalekites were neck on neck with them. They almost wiped them out. But Moses engaged the highest gear. That there is the other side of God that the devil doesn't know. When enough is enough, you need to understand these are the secrets for you to engage and win war so easily and command respect so easily. For the weapon of our warfare are not carnal, but they are mighty through God. Some of you are fighting things and they are waiting for you to, oh God of mercy, to switch on the spiritual thing. Tell your neighbor, listen to this message very well. Joshua chapter 8 verses 30. The Bible says, then Joshua built an altar unto the Lord. Every major breakthrough happened at the place of the altar. I'm done with the altars. Number 3. I said I'm giving you a sketch because I need to end. I don't need to die here. I need to fly alive back to my country. Number 3. Heaven responds to sacrifices and offerings.
Yes.
Do you still want to listen to me? Right here, Pastor. When you are tired, tell me I'm tired and I'll let you go. No. Are you still here? Are you alive?
Yes, sir.
Are you still breathing?
Yes.
Can we continue?
Yes.
Heaven's response to sacrifices and altars, rather and offerings. 1 Kings 8:63. Just record these things. We may not have the time to read them, but trust me, I am very well versed.
Yes.
I'm saying what it says it is.
Yes.
Solomon offered a sacrifice. That's what the Bible says. And in that particular night, you also record 2 Chronicles 7:5. You also record 2 Chronicles 8:12. These 3 verses. 1 Kings 8:63. 2 Chronicles 7:5. 2 Chronicles 8:12. All those verses record Solomon giving an offering. Now let me tell you the secret of Solomon's success. Sacrifice and offering. That was Solomon's success. Listen, Solomon did not pray for God to visit him. Solomon offered a sacrifice. And God himself could not hold it anymore. The Lord came down that night after seeing the offering and said, is this how far human beings can go? I must go down and talk to this boy. People who do not want to give and sacrifice seek God. But givers are sought by God.
Child.
You want me to say this again?
Just say slowly. Let me record.
People that are mean, people that do not want to give and sacrifice, seek God and they will never find him. But givers are sought by God. I will give you references here. Givers are sought by God. They don't seek him. Before they call upon him, he answers. Before they fight, he fights for them. Before they lift up their voice, the Lord rises up. Oh my God. Oh Jesus, this is sweet. Solomon offered, and that night the Lord visited him and said, hey, ask for what you want, man. What do you want? How many of you want to be in a position when God is looking for you? Isn't it amazing for you to come in a position where the Bible says that the blessing of God will come upon you and it will overtake you? Jesus. There is a position where you don't have to look for what to do, but what to do has to look for you. There is a position when there is an exchange, a divine transaction is a place of your sacrifice.
Yes, amen.
And Solomon said, I want wisdom, Lord. I want to know when to go out and when to come in. I want to know how to rule and take charge over this, your people, Israel. And God said, I have granted you wisdom. Wait a minute. Even that which you have not asked for, I have given. What was the secret? Solomon offered an offering. He did not pray. Now, the mistake you do is you will press offerings for prayer. Don't deceive yourself. Can I come again? The problem you make is you replace prayer in the place of sacrifice. When you're supposed to give, you are busy praying. Don't be confused. God is not a confused confuser. You've got to do things the right way. When it's time to give, it's time to give. When it's time to sacrifice, it is time. And the sacrifice is painful. It's not. Can you sit on coals of fire and smile? Have you ever seen anyone sitting on fire and then they're smiling and saying, no. Fire is not fun. Fire is meant to burn. When you sit on, you whoa. Sacrifice are painful. But it's what separates men from children, boys. It is what separates the poor from the rich. God, I want to preach this into your system now. It is what separates the people that are successful in ministry or not. Oh, Jesus, if your ministry does not sacrifice, you lead a ministry of beggars. There are churches that are poor, that even the poor churches call them poor. And they are churches. But there are churches that are rich, stinking wealthy. Same blood, same spirit, same kingdom, different operation, different positions. In the same ministry where some others are riding on horses, some are walking by foot. In the same kingdom, some other people are flying jets, some others are crying for bicycle. Look at me and read my words. In the same zone, where people are enjoying the abundance wealth of all nations, some others are simply seeking for pocket-to-mouth money. Are you serious you want to become successful? Are you serious you want to become rich? This is where wealth is transacted. I know you were not ready for this, but this is really what I feel I need to bless this church with. If you forget everything that I've told, remember this.
You are coming back for a great house. I promise you.
Thank you, sir. And I will come back. We will build this ministry and it will stand until we go far. It will go far. We refuse to be failures in ministry. We refuse to be failures in Christianity. Some people are so mean that God cannot give. Let me tell you something. Every time God asks that which is within your hands, it's a chance for you to exchange your poverty for his wealth. He's asking for the small so that he can give you the best that he has in his hand. Oh, Jesus. Solomon did not pray. He offered. Somebody say he sacrificed. Let me tell you, it is an absurd thing for you to live with a mean husband or a mean wife. It's so disturbing. I'm losing friends here. I'm telling you, you're not on the same page all the time. You are fighting. This is the reason why Abraham did not tell Sarah that I'm taking Isaac. Because God spoke to him alone and said, if I dare tell this Sarah, I'm in trouble.
That's right.
He was afraid in the morning before Sarah would wake up. I said, Isaac, where are you? Where was Sarah? Sleeping. And they got out of the house because Sarah was something else. Laughing against the promise, doubting God, and all that stuff. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. The book of Acts chapter 10. Cornelius was not a born again, was a Gentile. But the Bible says he used to give alms and pray every day. It came to a season when his prayer and sacrifice came as a memorial before God. And God is like, who is this person here? Is he born again? And the angels go, no. Come on, go down to him and tell him what to do. The Lord saved Cornelius because of his offering and giving. Yes. Heaven responds to your sacrifice of God mercy. And your offerings. Some of us, the time of offering is when we look for the change. Do you want me to say the truth? If the offering bag was here, I should have shown you an example. There are coins in there. You hear things. The God whom you are asking for your blessing, you give him coin. Is he a beggar? Do you call him your uncle? Even taxis in this city have got a price tag. You want to go to city? It's that much. If taxis can demand and set a standard, why don't you set a standard offering for your God? Every time you want to give love offering, you look for the change, the ramshackle change. Don't give it to me. Don't give it to me. Amen. Because I'm not a beggar. Don't give it to me. Don't give it to me. Don't give it. You rather leave it. Because you won't be blessed. That's why you're complaining. We are giving and giving and giving. And Pastor telling us to give and give and give. What are you giving? Change. Do you want to listen to truth and nothing but the truth? Plain. I'm unpacking what you do secretly. Yes. You're looking for your son, sister? Baby sister? Sorry? You're the baby today. You're looking for your son? Okay. What are you looking for? Why don't you sit down? I'm bringing something. Okay. You better do now. You know, the moment the Lord wants to deliver you, the devil tells you, go to the loose. I'm telling you. The enemy is like, go to the loose around. You are so bad off. You know. But you will not die here. If you die, I'll raise you up.
In the name of Jesus.
I say, if you die here, I'll raise you up. I tell you the truth. You will rise up. But if you are mean, you're most likely not to rise up. Because all the doctor says, come back to life. There are some dead people that you don't want to pray for. Unless you want to get the shock of your life. God is like, these guys rather die and do not come back. And you're busy praying, Lord, rise up. You say, we'll bring the dead back to life. No, not everybody comes back to life. All the doctor says that are still having an agenda. Many people do not rise up. The reason why we're not seeing the miracle of resurrection in churches today, we have so many of misers and mean people. People that are stingy, that do not want to benefit the kingdom but themselves. Let me tell you something. Anything that you spend on yourself, you consume forever. But anything that you give, you keep forever. Oh man.
That comes back.
Huh?
It's only your gift that comes back.
But what you eat, it's done. It's gone to the toilet. But what you give, you always keep forever. May God find givers here. 2 Chronicles 1:6-7. 2 Chronicles 1:6-7. When Solomon offered a blessing offering to God, the Lord visited him. Let me tell you something. You will note these things, these events. It was the place of offering and sacrifice that separated Cain from Abel.
That's right. Yes, sir. My God. My God.
It was the sacrifice and offering, nothing else.
Sacrifice time.